Hello, Monster Men, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 14 of my Wulfric the Wanderer campaign, where finally we're on the move. That's right, having mopped up the forces in the most of the forces in the north. I forgot to do renames. What am I going to give you? Fury of the Hound. I mean, I don't think any of these are particularly good. They really should have another melee line. Like, what's that about? Hey? Norse resilience. It's just a good one to have, isn't it?
Did you say something?
Yes, I said it was a good one to have. So there we go. Good. Right, we've also got Jean-Claude Van Damme, who is he's mopped up all the dwarves around here. We might need to go and mop up the dwarves in the mountains though, because they've still got Karakazgoraz, and you've seen how quickly you leave dwarves for a second, you turn your back for a second, suddenly fucking dwarves everywhere, isn't it? That's just fucking so like the law. That is right. Now the next quarry is actually, we need to raid Montfort, which is currently surrounded by Bretonnian foes. But to be honest, I'm not overly concerned about that because killing Bretonnians isn't the problem. It's the fact they don't stop coming. There's just so many of them. If I'm going to get my little soapbox here for a second. One of the main problems with Total War Warhammer is the fact that none of the battles seem decisive. You can fight and fight and fight, and some factions will just keep throwing shit at you, and they will be recruiting stuff turn after turn after turn. There's nothing you can do to stop them. And it does get quite draining. The Empire is particularly a real issue with this, because they've got such a large amount of territory that they will if you let them, they will confederate it all, and then it's really hard to kill them all. It can be done, but it's really very tricky to kill them all at the same time. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You honor me.
My challenge? Undeniable.
Can I kill them all? Could do. They won't have a garrison. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, they're coming in to help as well. Really? I didn't want them anyway. Right, I'm just going to sack it. We're just going to sack it. And come back to Marienburg. Honest to fucking God. Honest to fucking God. Right. Can't get any of them. This all takes fucking ages.
Who's next?
Okay, let's...
I must keep my holy vow. No.
I just didn't want them building up. Oh, it'd be so annoying to let them build up. We could...
Let's fight.
We could go to Corone, where we can... Right, so yeah, Corone... Right, that's where we're going.
I am the one.
That's where we're going. Probably. Because otherwise it's going to take us fucking ages to recruit anything, which is madness. Right, so we'll wait there for one turn, and then we'll move north. We'll go and recruit some boys to replace all the lost, because, oh god, I could not be bothered to fight that battle. Like, I know, people probably looked at that and wince when I hit the auto resolve button, but just couldn't be asked. Just couldn't be asked. Honest to God. Let's go and kill dwarfs. Oh look, they're massing again. What a surprise. Non-aggression pact? No, you're super angry. I mean, you declared war on a lot of people for me, which is great. Thank you ever so much for that. Really do appreciate that. Scrappy do. Right, what we got over here?
I cannot.
Yes. Right. So you're basically recruiting a lot of shits. Scrappy do has failed, as per usual. It is his way.
I guide the Dryrain.
Right, we pop you in there, and we're heading down to Wrecker's Point. No, we're not. I'm not going to. No, go all the way round. Don't want that. What we're going to do is we're going to scooch down here to Wrecker's Point, and basically, I mean, I think they've mostly got archer armies. So they've got archer armies. We've got a lot of woofy pup-pups. And that's, I mean, you know, checkmate, basically. Okay, Nagaron's done a thing. Baying to Morslev, which is good. More public order, because he is the law. I am the law.
To the four corners.
Exactly. Right, what can we get here? I mean, I could get some more of you boys. That's an option. That's an but it's not what we're going to do. And oh, Whistleland's back.
No.
Really? Oh, that's an army that can auto-resolve the shit out of anything. Look how it's got Hellstorm rocket batteries. That's a pain. And what the hell are you guys doing up here? All right, never mind. All right, at least that looks auto-resolvable. Just about. Still took us inordinate amount of damage. Holy shit.
Into the fray.
Holy shit. Are you at war with the door? Yeah, okay. You go and trash that. I don't really care. You burn it. Okay, I can do that and heal up. We'll do that. You're recruiting. That's fine. We're on the move down here.
The tribe consents.
That's the quickest way. Just go straight that way. I think that's the only settlement they've got. So with any luck, that should be an easy win. If you take that, that's going to be a pain. I think their last settlement's over here, isn't it? Where are they? Where are you, Whistlelands?
Deliver your missive and then get from my presence.
There you are. I'm wondering. Now, can we? Hey, Vlad.
On thy knees. Then
I don't swing that way, mate. I'm sorry. Will you declare war on those guys? What about if I offer you a smidgen of cash? Nope. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot, wasn't it? Definitely worth a shot. I bet I could get Grimgor to declare war on them. He fucking loves declaring war on people. Gets them all... Oof. Gets them all horny. Melee defense for marauders? That sounds quite good, doesn't it? Okay, let's get the Blade Worker's Hammer, and then we can go in that sort of direction. I do want to get the rank 3 Monster Hunt thing at some point. Marienburg, I'm sure we're going to lose that fairly soon, but never mind. I'm a little bit worried about Mousillon. We could lose that. Or, even worse, have to fight a really boring battle that's really easy, but I have to fight it. Oh, you get a Mammoth. Yes, you do. Bosh! Yep, regenerating Mammoth.
Northmen come.
That's the third such regenerating Mammoth we have. I don't have any other kind. All my elephants self-regenerate. What can I say? God, I knew it was going to happen. Look at this army. Led by some no-name idiot. Right, well. We're going to come back. We're going to hit Fort Begbus. We're going to burn it to the ground. What the fuck is Tilia doing here now? When did this happen? Why are they all the way up here? What? What the fuck? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Have you guys? Guys, can you look? Can you trash that for me? I'm not super interested in doing it myself. But if you could crack on with that, that'd be grand. Thanks very much.
I am the wanderer.
Can we lay siege to that in one turn? No. Can we hide in some trees? Yes, we can.
An unstoppable.
That's kind of a bit sexy, isn't it? Hide in some trees. There we go. What's this army? It's mostly looks like garbage. Does... I mean, Mousillon's got a fairly beefy garrison, which means we should be able to sort that out. And this is... Seriously? I mean, I know you've got walls. I know you do, but seriously? Alright. Fine. 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 See if I care. We'll build a siege tower. We're going to kill you all. You and your bloody archers. And Scrappy Doo, you're going to assault those guys. Oh, you actually succeeded for once. Good job. You hate men.
Never.
Fair enough. Marienburg. Okay, we No, not abandon it. God knows. Don't need the public order hit on that one. Just the worst. Razor Claws. There we go. One day you may go in an army, but it's not this day. You're replenishing. Right, we need to go and take out Wissenland because I genuinely cannot be bothered to fight yet more of their wandering, auto-resolve heavy stacks. Good God, the horny boys actually did it. They actually did it. Apparently the war ends in failure. Oh, and you didn't actually wander into my ambush, which is surprising. Normally, the AI sees a settlement that you're repairing and it just loses its tiny little minds. Never mind. Right. See, I don't know how you managed to build this up so quickly or get the garrison back so quickly. Never mind. I guess we'll just have to kill. I'm not going to auto-resolve it this time because I can't lose anyone. It'd just be annoying to have to go re-recruit them, and that's my only concern. The annoyance of having to go and re-recruit people with the current global recruitment limit that I have of, I think it's a minimum of 3 turns for a bog standard Marauder infantry unit, which, considering that it seems like the AI can global recruit in a turn, seems a bit shit. How many times have I trashed this place? I've genuinely lost count. I guess it's not a big problem. We'll just do it again. And again, and again, and again. And again. Okay, this time at least we've got more champions with great weapons. Look at these boys. 75 weapon strength. Holy shit. They have anti-large as well. Oh yeah, because against Bretonnia. I always forget that we get anti-large when we're fighting Bretonnia. It's like 3. It's not... It's almost like, why bother? You know, why give me an extra... If it was just against anyone, fair enough. Against Bretonnia? Well, alright, I guess. It's better than nothing, but I mean, these guys... 80 melee attack, 70 on 5 weapon strength. I don't think another 3 is going to make any real difference, is it? Really. So coming up, we've got Thick Mark smashing down the gate for us. And some nervous-looking men-at-arms. Oh dear, the gate's open. That's unfortunate. And looks like Basil straight through, turning people into jam. Lovely. 5-7 kills. Here comes the rest of the pack. Now the main issue with these forts is that, you know, they have artillery and they always place it back here, and it's got a really good view of the battlements, which means that you get pummeled. So that's kind of annoying. Otherwise, these forts would just be a piece of piss, but God, look at the people explode. Isn't that fun? Talking of people exploding, looks like the Marauder champions are murdering their way through everyone they can get their hands on. I mean, it's not even vaguely fair. God, you're a bit shiny, aren't you? Look at you. Look at you and your big hats. Lovely stuff. I'm getting shot up on the walls here by these units of peasant bowmen, but I don't want to come off the walls just yet because they've got quite a few units of knights, and frankly, I'm safe up on the walls as soon as I come off. This is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for these knights to get a little bit closer, and then I can basically come off the walls and jump them, and they are screwed. We're taking a bit of damage from the rock throw, the trebuchets, up on the... how much damage have they actually done? It doesn't look like they've actually done a lot, but I'm a little bit dubious about that. Yeah, so they've been pounding our skin walls, and so they're actually getting a lot of damage done, which means we need to come up and deal with them, leaving a big pile of dead bodies. So we're heading up towards the upper levels. It's kind of a weird thing, isn't it, that the walls in Total War Warhammer, they're not actually that useful. But having this sort of like layered fort, that's actually really useful. You can actually make use of that. In fact, if you could like use infantry to block off some of these paths and then have like missile units on top, that would be absolutely devastating. Here we come. The Marauder Champions coming down off the walls, getting a little bit charged there, but once their charge bonus is gone, then basically it turns into a bit of a grind. And that is something that our Marauder Champions are just going to do very, very well at. In fact, if we have a look at the Knight health, we should see that they're getting absolutely pummeled to pieces. Yes. Look how quickly they're going down. Jesus, we're just grinding them to death. More Marauder Champions charging after. There's some polearms there we can deal with. We just massively outclass their infantry and cavalry, to be honest. He's maybe all moist. Who is this dickhead? Something, something, something. I don't know who he is. He's got a stupid fork. What an idiot. And he's decided to land in amongst of all of these skin walls, and that's a terrible decision. Yeah, he's not having a good time, is he? At least he's near the graves, so that's going to be useful for him. Whoever he is. Just to make sure those field trebuchets don't get any more hits off, we're going to drop some magic on them. Thyrus and Telsian doing their stuff. Well, Thyrus, really. And, oh dear, these polearms about to get sandwiched. And they're the delicious jammy meats. Don't run. Oh, that's a shame. And yes, there's a big pile of dead knights here. So many dead knights. They're just not very good at, like, once the charge is done, they're just not very good. There we go, big pile of dead knights now running away with the rest of their men. Goodbye. And this place is toast. Right, that wasn't too bad. And we're going to raise it for the eagle, I think. Oh, melee attack when fighting at sea. Fair enough.
The eternal challenger.
Let's go a little bit of raiding. Okay, we can hit Gisero after that. Maybe even Castle Artois, which is only rank 2 by the looks of it. Where's Tilia buggered off to? It's a little bit concerning. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. So, where was... Right, we're gonna go this way, because Flensburg also needs to burn, because they've only got one settlement, so trash that. Also, it looks like Golden Order are on their way back for round 2. How many big shooty guns have they got? Plenty! Good to know. I mean, it's a little bit frustrating because the AI just constantly resettles stuff, especially when you can't settle it. And it's frustrating because I kind of want to go and do other things. Like, I've been hanging about this area for a fair old while. I'm now in a position where I'd be like, I want to be like heading towards Tilia. That's what I want to do, but I can't leave this. Well, could I leave this stuff? No, because I need Altdorf and Cologne. And if I leave it, they'll just get stronger and stronger and stronger, and then actually, you know, hit me with like three stacks of troops, probably on 2 settlements. Have you now got walls? Yes, you do. Not that that's going to help you, by the way, just FYI. Lost some hunters. We did get a banner of rage, though. It's an angry banner. We're angry boys. Grrr. Big grrr face.
Overrun the world.
Okay.
The crow directs me.
Aha! Hello.
In agreement.
A bit of raiding. Do they have a garrison? Nope. Okay. Burn that down, and that's that particular problem dealt with. Oh, hello.
This is my place.
Military access?
Yes.
Alright, that makes my life a little bit easier.
Tremble.
It'd be nice if you wanted to help me. Wait, no, not you.
Annihilation.
No. Fuck's sake.
Laying to waste.
Finally! Right. Okay, I'll take that. And could sack you? You know what? I'm going to sack you, take the cash, and then I'll let the greenskins
The eagle guides me.
finish you off.
Do you take
Are you
me
at war?
for a churl?
You are at war. Okay, good. Yeah, you finish those guys off. We'll deal with Wissenland. That deals with that problem.
A challenge?
Oh, I could hit Castle Artois. I don't really want to hit. Oh, there's Bastogne. There's Lewin here. Okay, the garrisons there are pretty beefy. I think we can take pretty much any army they decide to throw at us. Just, oh, Balthazar's back. Oh, Scrappy-Doo, you're the worst. Literally the worst.
Don't stand there like some
Manfred
startled
likes me
sheep.
more.
Deliver thy message.
So that's nice. Hang on.
More sleep shines.
The fuck have you got 5 units of Blood Knights? You can't afford that. I've played vampires. I know you can't afford that. It's redonkulous. Holy shits. You can have... Oh, swelling there. Dominating Presence. Have one of them. And you can have a Fireball. That's right, you got balls of fire. Right. I'm fairly sure we can actually win this one, so... Okay, here we go. Job 1, deal with that trebuchet. As soon as that thing is dealt with, at least they can't hit us from long range at that point. They do have reinforcements coming in, including another trebuchet, so that's fun. But we'll deal with this one first, because that first wave... I thought it was incoming, but it stopped. It looks like we're being jumped by some Pegasus Knights. Not a huge problem. We'll just, like, run away. We'll keep running. Basically, I'm not super worried about these Marauder Horse Masters. If they die, I'm okay with that. We can chuck some javelins at them at the same time, and this field trebuchet is now pretty much undefended. Hello, gents. Imagine being charged in the rear by a big burly fellow on a horse who says, "I lust in the Dark Prince's name." That's a whole extra level of concern, isn't it? That would be worrying. So that trebuchet's out of here. Those Pegasus Knights taking a bit of damage as well, which is fine. I'm going to leave them to die because I'm not super worried about that. Meanwhile, our forces are hiding in the trees currently. Got some Marauder Spearmen in the trees, because that means when these knights try and flank us, with any luck, they'll run straight into the spears, and that'll be the end of them. Meanwhile, we're leading these knights errant on a merry chase. They keep like taking turns to be the one to be shot with a lot of javelins. So that's fun. You gonna chuck more javelins? Yep, there we go. Problem being that they just chuck them at the lead guy, maybe the lead two. So they only kill like 1 or 2 people with each volley, which isn't really super efficient, but never mind. Okay, here come the reinforcements. They're already a little bit battered, which is fine by me. Got a lovely elephant. Look at him. Look at the lovely boy. Look at how they gave him a bottom. Isn't that fun? He's a wrinkly, warty boy. But he's beautiful in the inside. That's a lie. He's not. He's a dick. Pegasus Knights coming down to... I think they were trying to attack the Marauder Hunters, but they flew a little bit low and ran straight into the Feral Mammoths, so that didn't work out very well for them. In come the Ice Trolls. Of course, once these Pegasus Knights have used their charge bonus, they're effectively trash. I'm actually a little bit surprised they managed to get away, because normally they would need to go a lot further to get away. I feel like the AI has a little bit of a benefit there, never mind. Meanwhile, we've got these Marauder Horse Masters being chased by the Knights Errant. Getting a little bit caught there, but they're okay. And the cavalry have indeed charged straight into our spears. Marauder spearmen are dealing with them fairly well, actually. So that's going okay. Some lads charging up the hill towards us. Of course, that's not going to be very effective. And we've got a big old melee going on over here against more questing knights and knights errant, as our spears have managed to catch them and are now prodding them to death. Unfortunately, our Norsca ice trolls have actually run away and off the battlefield, which is a little bit of a shame, but that's no big problem. We can win this battle without them. These questing knights are still... knights errant, sorry. Have just been chasing us all over the place. They're really trying. You have to give that to them. And now they're just getting a lot of sharp sticks chucked at them. There we go. And we're moving the skin wolves in to engage them, along with some berserkers as well behind them. In come the skin wolves. And the horsemaster's coming in as well, so this is a bit of a slaughter. Feral Mammoth is running down some men armed with... And here comes some more reinforcements. The knights have been mostly dealt with, to be honest. In the trees, you can see that this prophetess kind of charging with everyone else is almost dead. That paladin is taking a beating as well. You can see our spearmen over there dealing with those knights errant, not letting them get away, just started locking them down into combat. Our Marauder champions handily winning the fight against these men-at-arms. The ice trolls helping out. Probably not the best place to use them in the trees, but they'll be fine. I mean, you know, he took a big ice mallet to the heads and just winced slightly. You have to give that to him. That's pretty good. Getting a little bit shot up by these archers. A little bit of a problem, but our horse masters are coming in. We've actually spotted they've got this other field trebuchet is almost in range. Oh, the enemy lord is dead. That's good. Going to cause a bit of a morale shock. Unfortunately, our Feral Mammoth, he's done a lot of damage, but he has taken a lot of damage in return and is actually now running away. That's okay. The horse master's chasing after these peasant bowmen. They're trying to run back to the trees, but not going to make it. Then we need to move on and deal with the trebuchet. There's another couple of units of archers over there as well. Most of the enemy army is now dealt with. There's a few little sort of blobs of resistance still fighting on, but it's very much a shrinking one. You can see morale starting to drop amongst the army. They're losing people very, very quickly. And there we go, army loss is now taking effect, morale dropping across the army, and they're in retreats. Easy. Right, thanks for the cash. Fuck off. Ding ding! Round 2. I'm still fairly confident in my ability to win this, to be honest. So on our flanks we have the Marauder Spearmen, and of course these questing knights are a little bit concerned because they don't know quite where to go. They're kind of like, we can charge into the quite skit, because they've got 41 melee attack, 51 weapon strength, which is quite nasty. So they're not quite sure what to do with that. They're just sort of like milling about, trying to make a decision about should we charge the scary men with spears, and then we're just going to chuck some sharp sticks at them and be like, yeah, come on. Fuck, this horse is not having a good day. It's just the worst. Shouldn't have got up this morning, and now I'm having a lie down. So we do have some casters on the field. Well, a caster, and she's going to cast some lightning bolts on top of her own cavalry, which is an interesting shout. It's a unique tactic. I'm not 100% sure I'm behind it, but, you know, see how it works for him. It's a bold play. more spiky sticks being chucked in, and we've got some ice trolls there to help out. The infantry moving up the hill, and on the flank we've got yet more questing knights. Questing knights are about the only knights in the Bretonnian roster that I actually give a damn about, because they're not shock cavalry. Little Cassan... is it? Comet of Cassandora. Comet of Cassandora, that's it. That spell's actually pretty legit. Quite like that one. Luon's going to be the big problem here, because despite the fact we're chucking a load of very sharp sticks at him, he's got a lot of missile resistance. So sharp sticks not having that much effect, despite the fact there's one lodged in his brain. He's just going to walk that off, apparently. We've given him a lot of lobotomy, and he doesn't feel it. Never mind. Okay, we're going to try and deal with these questing knights. We're going to get a little charge on them at Marauder Berserkers. Their charge bonus isn't great, though. And then the skin walls coming in from the flank, and that's going to be quite painful for them. They're going to try and break and run away, but the Marauder Spearmen chasing after them, locking them into combat. They're going to suffer a lot of casualties trying to get out there. Our poor old Feral Mammoth, he's having a not a great time. He's smashing his way through the enemy lines. He's up to 46 kills, but he's losing health very, very rapidly. He's a big boy. Bosh. That's sad. Never mind. On the right flank,
This was not meant to be.
we are dealing with Henry Le Massif. That's right. He's in a Massif. And we're smashing him with ice trolls, but he's actually quite a nasty customer to deal with. And we do have some... these battle pilgrims are a nightmare. Look at their leadership. We've got 126... well, 115 now. They're being chucked... Some sharp sticks are being chucked at them. And they're about to get charged from the rear by ice trolls. That's like a chili suppository. Now, Henry is... he doesn't have much health left, but we do need to kill him. Also, he has protection, that thing, which buffs up lords in his range, so we don't want him getting anywhere near Luon, because that would be bad. That would be very bad. Luon is still just taking no damage. The Berserkers, though, are now dealing with the Battle Pilgrims. Battle Pilgrims are basically unbreakable. I think this is because Luon's leading the army. But, yeah, so we're basically going to have to wipe them out, because they won't run away. Which is a bit of a bugger. We're chucking sharp sticks at Henry, and Henry's having a bad time. He's doing a barrel roll. He's trying to get away from all of the sharp sticks currently lodged. He's got 40 health left. He's making a run for it. He's making a dodge, weave. No! Oh, it's like what happened in Game of Thrones, but with spears. So while the Battle Pilgrims won't run away, they will die, and that's exactly what's happening as they get cut down. Men at arms there as well, also fairly tanky. It's Luon. Luon's the problem. If we can kill Luon, the problem is killing Luon. Fortunately, we've wiped out the units on the flank, and the skin walls now... now, the skin walls, of course, are quite nasty to large units. Luon is a large unit. We're chucking sharp sticks at him. We've got attacking him with werewolves. It's the old 1-2, the old sharp stick and werewolf attack. Yeah, it's a classic. A little bit passé, but I think you'll find it's fairly effective as Luon starts taking a lot of damage and routes with the rest of his army, leaving the garrison of Usalon once again victorious. Except the Mammoth, he's dead. Get another one. One with an untwistable trunk. Anyone else? Or have we had enough now? Have we had enough? Is that it? I mean, I feel like I've blunted most of their attacks. Okay, so the problem with the auto-resolve being janky... At least Scrappy Doo's back. Oh god, yeah, Scrappy Doo's back. Was that more weapon strength for... Hang on.
The eternal challenger.
79 weapon strength. Yeah, sure, fine. That's fine. Good. So... I'm going to...
An unstoppable
head over here.
No problem.
And do a little healy. Do a little healy. That's what we're going to do there. And where... Well, there you are. I knew you were around here somewhere. Right. Bop. And... I can't really say no to 40 big ones. Be silly, wouldn't it? say no to 40 big ones. Be mental, so I won't do that. We will say yes to 40 big ones. I will say give me your 40 big ones. Thank you very much. Unnatural healing. Oh, upkeep reduction. Not the worst thing, especially when you don't really have a good melee. Tell you what, go get frostbitten though. Get frostbitten, just because I kind of like it. Plague of Rust, not the worst thing to get, so we'll get that. And you can be hard to hit. There we go. Right, Whistleland, hopefully, I think they've only got one settlement, right? Shut up. One settlement, right. So if I kill them, then they shouldn't have much left to in theory, anyway. In theory, they shouldn't have much left to throw at me. That's the theory. Okay, we're going to bring you down here just so I can see... Hello? Clan Spittle. Just so we can see what the Golden Order are up to, because they're only a couple of settlements away from Altdorf, and... I'm a little bit nervous about that. So let's go with the Axemaker's Stone. I don't have a lot of missile units, but it's fine. But then more melee attack and defense for our boys is pretty... Holy shit. 68, 61, 79. They've got 79 weapon strength, of which 44 is armor piercing.
Not in this world or the other.
Good grief. And the garrison at Mousillon is healing very rapidly. I'm going to be honest, I think they expended most of their strength trying to take that settlement. The problem being is that I can win these fights. Winning them isn't the issue. It's having to fight every single piddly one of them that's going to drive me slowly insane.
I usually negotiate with my sword, but today you are lucky.
It will be Chins! Military alliance. I'm in. I will take your military alliance. We've met Astalia. Lovely to meet Astalia. Avalon are dead. Oh, good. Construction, research. Yeah, speak of people's deeds. Give me research. Give me research. Also, kill these dickheads. Once and for all. Yes. Okay, Whistleland is dead. Good. Avalon and Whistleland are dead. That's double good. That is double good. And we can make Jean-Claude Van Damme immortal, so he can never leave us. Emigrants can have... I don't know, like spread corruption? Yeah, Purple Sun. I'll go Purple Sun. One Chaos Corruption doesn't really seem worth it. What is one Chaos Corruption? It's like streaking in a public park and running over and kicking over a litter bin and then running off into the bushes again. That's basically that would be what one Chaos Corruption. That's one chaos. That's just not too much. It's not tentacles or anything. It's just it's a minor amount of annoyance to people around you. No, I don't want you to go by yourself.
The four corners.
Right, come over here. We'll torch this. Oh, Razor Standard can go on you. There we go. Could sack it, but that's going to take 2 turns and I can't be asked to wait, so I'm just going to Eagle. Eagle. So we're at 62 of 100 there. 82 of 100 there, so fairly close to actually achieving that. But of course, when that happens, Archaon will pop up and be like, "Hey, wanna join teams?" And I'll be like, "No, fuck off." But then I don't know where he spawns, so I could be in trouble then. Ideally, do I do that now or later? Now or later? Not sure. Not sure what's for best. Right, you can have burning heads.
Norsca.
That's the problem when you spend most of your time sleeping around, isn't it? Get a cream for that.
No.
Ugh, Rapants and Marienburg. I mean, how did you even get past me? I guess you were there and then you ran over. You've got a piddly little army. It's not really a major issue for me. Oh, for fuck's... Okay, so we'll go and kill them. Make sure they're... The last thing I need is stacks of archers attacking me. And I'll say again, not because I can't kill them. I can. It's just a waste of my life to do so. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. I genuinely can't be asked to deal with that. We do have an army coming down, so he's got a lot of A lot of puppy waffles. A lot of puppy waffles. What's this? Demolished farms? Sacking settlements. Smash their cities. Yeah! I mean, we are smashing a lot of fucking cities.
Undefeated.
A lot of cities are being very smashed right now.
Ahead.
Hello, lads. I'm just healing. Just passing through. Oh, I can get some more puppies. Lovely. I'll do that. Come down here, grab whatever that is. Explore the island. What is it? Some zombles. I feel like I'm going to take a lot of damage from this battle, despite the fact that I feel like I really shouldn't. So probably don't need to fight this one, but let's just play it safe. For God's sake, 007. These hand cannon boys. You know what? I love my hand cannons now. My Patreon campaign. Fucking loving them. So let's norm on the hand cannons. It's all looking pretty good. Order champions moving up. And we have lots of these Wolfie boys charging all over the place. There is one unit of Zomble deckhands who don't quite know what to do with themselves. They're about to get charged from every direction. In they come from the rear, and then from the top as well. And that unit is, well, fucked, basically. That unit's fucked. We're charging all over the place. There's ice walls running down everyone. This is the best thing in the world. I love my wolves. Look at this. Straight into the back there. This battle's going to be incredibly, incredibly easy. You know what? I kind of felt like if I auto-resolve this, I'm probably going to lose like 300-400 people, if not losing some of my units. Are you shooting my doggos? Oh! Oh! You little shits. Well, your army's dead, so I guess everyone just kill you now. Oh dear. I feel like that was definitely a battle where, had I auto-resolved it, it would have been fairly punitive on the old casualties. So I think I made very much the right choice.
The hound compels.
I cannot.
I get the feeling that Rebalance is going to look at this army and go, yeah, we can take this. And they almost certainly cannot take this. Where's that skin wolves? Wait, where's my... No. I want more speeds. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we're talking about. And more burning heads. That lovely burning sensation. Fantastic stuff. Okay, I feel like... I mean, we haven't really moved much further. But I feel like we're kind of getting things back under control a little bit. We've knocked out more Empire factions. They're no longer going to be a threat. Bretonnia has basically thrown itself at Mousillon and died horribly. And now finally Wulfric is back, ready to head south, and hopefully actually make some gains, at least in the next episode. So we can probably fairly easily max out Old Nurgle there. And then we just need 5 settlements, either by direct ownership or military allies. Now we've already got 2, so we need 3 more. A little bit more raiding income. Other than that, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So the question is, do I ally myself with Archaon, or do I stomp him? I get the feeling I'm going to stomp him, but is it worth doing that now? Because I think he spawns in Norsca, doesn't he? I'm not 100% sure. Does he just spawn near Wulfric? Does he make a move for Wulfric? I genuinely don't know. I also need to do this mad... I mean, I've been gunning for this one for a little while. It's just getting close to Montfort. It's been a bit tricky. Not because we can't fight and win these battles, but because there's just so many goddamn of them. But never mind. We'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.